Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is the first video of the channel. I hope you like it, I hope you enjoy, and depending on your like, share and subscribe, this channel will continue to post new videos, tutorials and learning, or it will stop from existence. Anyway, without any further ado, let's continue. So starting this video, we will learn about Unity and how you can download Unity, start the program for the first time, install it, and start a new project. First of all, we have to go to Google, search for Unity, and you can either press the unity.com URL or maybe download Unity. Either way, if you press unity.com, you will come to this page. You'll have to go to Developer Tools and simply download Unity. And if you press Download Unity, you will come to this page. You can either press here, download for Windows. It's beta, of course. So I usually press download other versions to get in more stable program or software. Right here is create with Unity in 3 steps. Number 1, download Unity Hub. Number 2, choose Unity version. Number 3, start your project. And when you press this, you'll simply download an installer. You will find it either way, maybe in your download folders or in Chrome downloads somewhere else. Anyhow, this is it. Double click on it. And just straightforward, just press agree, next, and I won't do it because I'm already downloaded and installed it. And you will find it on your desktop. Maybe some of you wouldn't have it in their desktop, so simply just go to Start and search for Unity Hub. There it is. Open it. And now it's open. It's pretty much empty because you just download and install it. Maybe some of you will ask them to sign in. It's a free account. You can make a free account. It's very simple and straightforward. After this, you will go to installs. You won't have any of this, so you just click on add. And I usually use LTS only versions because I use it for my long-term projects, and I'll explain this in just a moment. You have a pre-release. Pre-release meaning it's beta. It's not stable, it's not complete, it's in testing period of the program. So maybe it will crash, maybe some things won't work correctly as intended. And there is an official releases. Starting with Unity 2021.2. This is the official release that is released by Unity and is pretty much stable, but not for long-term support. And if you want long-term support, you go with LTS. It's long-term support. I'm using currently 2019 because of my projects, and I will soon upgrade or update to 2020.3 LTS. So choose whatever versions you like, press next. And I already have Microsoft Visual Studio. If you don't have it, click here. If you want to make games for Android or iOS, of course you have to click here. And Windows build support, this is by default is checked, so you have to check it if it's not checked, because if you are making games for Windows, you have to have this one checked. And press next, and you will get the agreement and licensing, and just press OK, and it will start downloading, and everything will download and install pretty much straightforward, and you will have it right here. After you finish installing, and these icons show you is it for Windows. If you download it not checking anything, you will have it like this. So it doesn't support anything. It's pretty much useless because you made a mistake. So I'm having this version for Android and Windows, and this was my mistake. Anyway, back to projects. It says you have no project here. So we're pressing here, new. Either here, or you can press the arrow. The arrow, if you have more than one version of Unity, you can choose what version you want to make this project with. So we're just pressing new. New is default to the latest Unity version you have. So right here we have 3D, 2D, HD, they call it HDRP. It's high definition render pipeline, or universal render pipeline, or URP. Anyway, so for our first projects, we click 3D. You can name it whatever you like here, anything, just call it, you can name it whatever you like. We're just gonna call it, test. Okay, 1. Choose the location, wherever you want to make it, and just press create. After pressing create, it will take a minute or two depending on your computer, on your specification of your computer. It will open. Just let's give it a couple of minutes. Alright, now it's started. So this is basically the default layout of Unity. Here we have the hierarchy, here we have the project, and here we have the inspector, the scene menu, also the game. We don't need this. Maybe you don't get it for the first time when you open Unity. So basically the scene is where you put your stuff and you see it as a game developer. And the game is what the user can see when you're playing the game, either on PC or mobile. Alright, the hierarchy is listing everything that you have in this scene. So listing as a game objects in here. So you can search for something specifically in here, or if you have a lot of stuff going on in here, so you don't wanna, or you can't find something in here, just searching from here and you can basically find it. You just look at it like the main camera or directional lighting. These two things is default in every scene in Unity. The main camera is actually what the user is seeing right now. So this is a small preview. And directional lighting is basically sunlight as a game for the game. Alright, continue on. Project menu here is where your assets gonna be. Like for example, the scenes. If you have multiple scenes or multiple levels, it will be right here. You have to create them, and you can organize your stuff by right clicking here and just creating a folder, maybe script, and we will go through these things in later videos. Inspector is just when you press on a game object, you can see its detail, or it's the game objects inside it, or I'm sorry, game components. It's like audio listener game component, camera game component, and transform game component. Transform game component basically is tell you the position of the game object and the rotation of the game object, and also the scale. You can manipulate anything you like in here. So for example, if you go to the hierarchy, right click on it, 3D, and cube. See, we just made a cube. I turned off lighting, so you will see it in your computer as white. So I have a little bit issue with the lighting here. So anyway, if I press on the cube, I can see its positions. So I can make it 0, 0, 0. So it's centralized basically in the middle. As you can see right now, this is what the square inside this cube is just a controller for the 2D. If you want right here, you can press move tool and just change this to these 3 arrows. These 3 arrows, simply they are presenting the Y axis, the Z axis, and the X axis. Anyway, so let's try and play with the scale for a minute. Let's say 5 on the X and 5 on the Z. Now it's like a rectangle. No, I don't know what it is. So I don't want it like that. Let's say I want to build a wall. Let's make it 5 in here, 1 here, or maybe, yeah, 1 enough. And as you can see, and by the way, if you click on the middle scroll of your mouse, you can go further right or left, up and down. And if you press the right button on your mouse inside the scene, it's just changing the view direction. That's how you move. And left click is to hold, click and hold to move objects and selecting objects. See? Anyway, it's kind of like a wall. And this is it for our first tutorial, just how to install Unity and simple layout explanation. and you can see it in the game. This is our cube. Oh, we made a wall. It's not cube anymore. And we'll see you at the next videos. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and support. We have our Patreon link down below in the description, and it's very much appreciated of your support. Thank you, everyone.